Hey YouTube creators, I want to talk to you about something that's happening November 1st on Instagram, and maybe it's something you want to be a part of. So watch the video and see if it's something you want to join in. Hey YouTube creators, this is Francie with Created by Francie, and I wanted to talk to you about this, I don't know what you call it. It's something that crocheters are putting together on Instagram that you can participate in if you want to. And I thought it might be a fun way to, one, you're going to get patterns, and two, you practice your crocheting skills. So it's called Winter Wonderland, and it starts November 1st. So you have a week to decide, and I'll show you what it looks like. There are several crocheters that are putting this out. This one was by Crochet by Smurf, and so that's the first time I saw it. So I thought it's time for another CAL. I'm not sure if that's 3 letters abbreviated or what, but it's time for another CAL, Winter Wonderland. So here's what this is. The designers that are involved: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 designers involved. So that's the designers. I don't know if that's in focus or not. So you have to be following all of them. So I went through the whole list and I made sure I was following all of them. I was already following most of them, but there were a few I was not. And so on November 1st, there will be, each designer will post like part 1. So each designer's part 1 will be posted for 48 hours. Makers must complete part 1 within those 48 hours and post it on your story and tag the designer and message the designer, and the designer will give you part 2 to the pattern. So you have to do the part 1 and then they'll give you part 2. All designs will be posted at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the designer's first day of their part 1 scheduled time. So I think Naughty Hookers, I think, is the first one. And so she will post by 10 o'clock November 1st. And of course I'll be at work, but I'm sure I will try to look on my lunch break and see. And hopefully I've got the yarn. I don't have to go and buy any yarn. I've got a lot of different colors, so I hope I have them. I may need to look for some browns because I believe it's Christmas type of things. Makers will have 10 days from the end of the designer's part 1 to finish and either post or message the designer to get the full final PDF and be entered into a giveaway. So I am kind of confused. I know it says like they give you part 1 and you have, did they say 48 hours? Yeah, you've got 48 hours to show that you've completed part 1. So I don't understand where it says makers will have 10 days from the end of the designer's part 1 to finish and post the message to get the full PDF. Okay, so maybe this is it. They post part 1. Then you do part 1 and you put it on Instagram and you message them. They give you part 2. You do part 2. You have to do the part 2 within the 10 days, and then they'll give you the full pattern. I don't know. Maybe I'm understanding it wrong. If a participant completes all patterns, they will be entered into a giveaway for a free pattern. So it's just really something fun to do. To be entered into the giveaway, you must follow all the designers for the CAL. I don't know if that's call or I don't know what that is referring to. And follow all of the CAL rules. Okay. If your account is private, please be prepared to send screenshots proving you have followed all the designers to the designers of the first pattern you make. Keep in mind, you won't be able to see posts or tags by you, so you will have to message us. So if you're don't have a public account, they will keep track of who's following the rules and completing which patterns. If you plan to participate and have followed all the designers, please leave a comment saying done to this post, and so we can keep track. So I did that. I went through and I just made a list of all the designers, and it's in the post. So if you see this post, it's in there. And I think I even shared it on my page too, and they have it listed. So in the post, they have it listed of who the designers are and when they're going to be posting. And then they say meet the designers and their designs. And so you can look at each designer and see what they're posting. So that one, like the first one, it looks like a little mouse. So Emily, yeah, so I can't get it to get larger and stay large. Yeah, it just pops back. Okay, so I got interrupted because all the dogs came running out to want to go outside. So I was talking about the activity you can get involved in, the Winter Wonderland. And we were talking about, we talked about the rules, and then I showed you all the designers. And then I started to show you the different patterns. And you can see this in posts on Instagram, especially if you join one of the designers. The Smurf one that I mentioned, that's where I saw the post originally. So we saw a mouse was one of the things. And then the next one looks like it's going to be a seal. So if you can see that. And that looks like it's going to be a pretty big seal. Oh yes, and so here's some Christmas one. Here's a reindeer and the gumdrop. It's called Daxton the reindeer. They all have names. I guess I should read the names. And Gumdrop the gingerbread monster. Oh, I see. It's a monster. So we've got those two. Okay. And again, you would get all these patterns for free if you do part 1 and then send it to the designer. They'll give you part 2. I think when you finish that, then you get the full pattern. Here's another seal. This is a snuggler seal. Sammy the seal pup. I think I may have that pattern. I'm not sure. And then a Noel the elf. That one looks like it might be a little challenge for me, but it looks like I might need some fur yarn too. I'm not sure if I have that. I have something similar that might work. I just don't want to have to go out and buy yarn. And then we have Pajama Boy and Icy the Snowman. So those are going to be 2 other ones. And another snowman. This is a snowman snuggler, so you may not have to stuff it. And then Santa Jack from like the Nightmare Before Christmas or whatever that is. I forget what that movie's called. And let's see, Reindeer Pikachu. That's cute. It looks like a Pikachu as a reindeer. And then Peppermint Baby Dragon. So that's a dragon pattern. And really all you have to do is change the colors to have it be something you want. So that's 2 more patterns. And then I think the last pattern is Polly the Poinsettia Fairy. Oh, okay. Cute. Polly the Poinsettia Fairy. Okay, so that's the elf squad is what they call it. So looks like a lot of them are hosting it. And then it says, I wish I knew what this CAL stands for. So it says, that's the Elf Squad. We're also excited to host this CAL for you, and we hope you're excited for the designs. Throughout the CAL, use crochet Imagine Winter Wonderland to easily see each other's makes. Oh, so there's a hashtag you can put so you can see everybody else's, I guess. Hashtags will not be used to check parts 1 or 2. This is only to have a way for everyone else to see what everybody else is making. Okay, so that is this, whatever you call it, Winter Wonderland. I really like this idea. I would love to see them do something like this. I don't know if you could do it every month. That'd be really hard for me to keep up with, but it would be nice to see it a couple of times a year, maybe in December and maybe one in July or something like that. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure you've seen that post on Instagram. Let me know if you think you're interested in doing that. Is this something you might want to do? It doesn't cost anything, and you're getting to practice from a lot of different creators and see how they make their patterns, which I think is really good for upping your crochet skills. So anyway, let me know if you're going to try it. I think I'm going to try it. I want to try it. Let's just say that much. I want to try it. I'm just not sure about the time, if I have to every day to put into it because of my other job. But I'm going to give it a go. So I may not be able to do every one, but we'll see. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you all having fun creating. So let me know if you think it's something you want to do, or if you know what CAL stands for. That would be nice. Talk to you in the next video.